As I was watching Manchester United play Luton Town this weekend in a 2-1 victory, I noticed something psychological about the Manchester United team, which has occurred several times across this season for Manchester United, in which they have gone, let's say, 1 or 2 goals up early, and then they end up conceding, and in a lot of those games they've ended up turning around the result into a draw, or sometimes even a loss. And what I noticed was that Manchester United seemed to suffer from the psychological paradox of gambling. And what I mean by that is that, akin to sort of people go into the slot machine, they get maybe a jackpot early on, and they feel very elated. And that kind of dopamine dump that comes from sort of an early victory, an early jackpot like that, it means that your sort of risk assessment becomes dampened and everything becomes a positive. Nothing could possibly go wrong. And we see this with sort of Manchester United going up early in games. And then what they do is that they sort of create these sort of half chances where maybe they have a bit of space outside of the box, and they just think that all of the long range efforts that they will attempt will result in a goal. And so they continuously create these opportunities, these half chances, and they will try to take them from stupid ranges where a goal is really significantly unlikely, and just expect that it's going to go their way because they had that early jackpot. And then what happens is that as the game sort of goes on and these half chances don't result in a goal, is that their heads start to go down, almost like the gambler who just keeps putting money into the machine, expecting that that jackpot will come back around at some point. And then when it doesn't, they start to get to the point where instead of being up like they were before, now they're sort of down maybe £1 or £2 or even £20, and now they're in a rush. We need to get it back. We need to get that money back that we had. And this is what Manchester United do. They become desperate, and then when it doesn't work out, their heads go down even further. And this is really an issue of emotional regulation within a game. Manchester United players, they seem to have very little emotional regulation in a game, particularly when things start off so well. They have no ability to kind of just shut things down, and instead of going after every half chance, creating really good chances and being patient in waiting for those really good chances that will ultimately result in either a really good chance or even potentially a goal. This is what Manchester City, Liverpool and Arsenal, this is why they're so good this season. This is why Arsenal beat Liverpool. This is why Arsenal are getting really good results recently, is because they have the kind of emotional regulation that allows them to not just create half chances and expect that every shot that they take is going to result in a goal, but to continue creating really good chances for themselves and then resulting in battering teams 5-0 or 3-1 in the case of playing against Liverpool. Manchester United just don't have that about themselves, and this is an issue of the coach. The coach needs to coach that sort of thing into his players. And this is why they end up capitulating games so much this season, is because when those chances don't pay off, their heads dip down, and all of a sudden they find themselves in a situation where no longer are they sort of 2-0 up, 2 jackpots in a row. Now they're 2-2, so they're back to the amount of money that they had when they walked into the casino. And then they find themselves 3-2, and now they're down on the money that they walked into the casino with. And as I say, Manchester United, they need to have this coached out of them. They need to sort out some sort of emotional regulation in the team. Otherwise, this is going to continue to occur across the rest of the season. But that's my thoughts on Manchester United and the reason that they capitulate so much in games this season. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.